Hey guys, you're in a nutshell with me, Ina. Kayo ba? Baka may nagtatanong sa inyo, no? Naku, ano na ako, 40 plus years old. May pag-asa pa ba ako sa Canada? This episode might be for you because we will be talking about or answering an email from somebody who is in the Philippines. Ano siya, parang career teacher, long-time teacher under DepEd. At ngayon, 52 years old. She wants to know if meron siyang chance, no? To have a good future still here in Canada. Okay? Sasagutin natin yan kasama si Dayanara M. Puerto Bantigue, who by the way, guys, alam niyo ba before coming here to Canada, bago siya naging immigration na consultant, teacher din siya sa
Yes,
Pilipinas. O,
public
diba?
school.
Tama-tama.
Public.
Okay.
This is
So,
me in
oh,
another life.
yeah, oo. But of course, no, malaking issue dito is yung age,
Of
Dayanara.
course.
Because I think in my recent episodes, meron yata mga nagko-comment ng ilan na wala na kapag mahigit 40 ka na, wag ka na daw umasa sa mga panahon ngayon. Baka dati pwede,
Mhm.
ngayon hindi na, parang ganyan. So
Mhm.
we will cover that concern in this episode.
Opo.
Umpisahan natin sa kanyang email, no? Guys, sa totoo, sabi ko nga kay Dayanara, napakahaba nung email ni ma'am. I will not be naming her. Sabi ko sa kanya, gagawin nating anonymous to.
Of course.
Pero a backgrounder na lang para hindi natin himayin yung napakahabang email, no? She had a lot of problems sa kanyang marriage.
Mhm.
Okay? Naging unfaithful, yan. Multiple times ang kanyang
Mhm.
husband. Okay, pinatawad niya, pero naulit na naman ganon, okay? Sabi nga niya dun sa email, pang MMK ang kanyang buhay. Okay, so years ago yan, meron silang mga anak. And now, parang feeling niya tapos na talaga yung part ng kanyang buhay na yan. Matagal na raw kasi rin siyang nangangarap mag-abroad. She is
Mhm.
asking if meron siyang chance sa Canada. O, ito na lang yung portion ng email niya na ating babasahin. Okay? Ay, hindi pala. Itong first part. Yan. No? Sabi niya, now my children are grown. Only one remains, just a year to graduate na lang. From college, yeah. And for the first time in my life, I feel a quiet call within me. A whisper telling me that it is time to choose myself. O, tignan nyo, talagang napaka-passionate ni Mama.
Poetic. Poetic.
Oo. Time to breathe, time to heal, time to live for me. I want to go somewhere where I can work peacefully, rediscover joy, and finally say with conviction, I love myself and I deserve better. O, tignan nyo. Emotional nung kanyang email. I
Yeah.
have been applying abroad for some time, but luck has not yet embraced me. Still, hope remains alive. Perhaps I only need a little time yata. Ay, wait, ano ba to? Sorry. A little more push.
Push.
Okay? And then, ito na yung second part. By the way, I'm already 52 years old. May I ask, where and to whom can I seek help in applying for Canada? I have tried several times, but I keep failing. I truly hope someone can guide me. Canada has always been enticing to me. I feel that it could be the place where my soul finally finds rest and new beginnings. Do you think someone like me, a DepEd teacher for 18 years, a literature lover, not a full-fledged BS education graduate, but already holding a master's degree in educational management, could possibly qualify as teacher assistant. So, meron siyang inaay, okay?
Sure
Sa
assistant.
Canada.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. So,
Yeah.
with that information, Dayanara, what do you think? Okay. Should
Yeah.
she give Canada a shot? 52 years old.
Nakakatuwa rin kasi ang major ko po nung college ay literature. Ano po ako, AB. May program ang Philippine Normal nung time ko na dual dual bachelor's degree, parang
Okay,
dual
yeah.
degree
Double
program siya.
major, parang ganyan.
Hindi, isang major lang
Ah,
literature, pero dalawa yung degree, parang isang Bachelor of Arts
oh,
and Bachelor of Secondary Education. Pero ang
I
major ko talaga Miss Literature. So,
nice. Okay.
nagagamit ko yun ngayon sa trabaho ko sa RCIC Castilla, 'di ba? Pero, naintindihan ko siya dun sa ano gusto niya, pero medyo emotional kasi siya ang opinion ko dito is when you decide to go to Canada, I understand that it's an emotional decision, but it also has to be a logical one. Diba?
Mhm.
Yun ang kailangan din nating tingnan because a lot of people romanticize the idea of Canada, 'di
Oo,
ba?
na parang madali, eto lalo na siya,
'Di
gusto
ba
niya
na
magpatrabaho.
serene, peaceful, I have been to Banff, I've seen it, it's really beautiful and yun kasi yung madalas nakikita ng mga tao sa Canada, 'di ba? Yung
Oo.
Banff, yung national parks, yung they don't always see some of the reality of it, miss, alam mo naman yan. There are
Mhm.
also messy aspects dito sa bansa natin. So, um for me, if kasi you mentioned kanina na she seems to be beloved, na she seems to
Oo.
be a good teacher, na may mga nagpo-post sa kanyang Facebook
Yes.
na
Okay. Hindi
thank
niya
you.
alam, pero si ma'am kasi siyempre guys before ko pala kayo minsan nilalabas yung mga
Kasi
email
hahanapin
queries
namin
ninyo,
yung
chine-check ko
character
kung
of
tunay ba kayong mga tao,
tao.
okey, sa inyong Facebook. And
Yes,
etong si ma'am, hindi niya alam. But I saw that many, I think, of her students nagpo-post tungkol sa kanya, praising her. She is
yes,
well loved, I think, 'no, dun sa kanyang
yes.
proyekto. No, sige, ayun lang,
Yun yung
continue,
isang
sige.
bagay na mawawala sa kanya kapag umalis siya, yun yung isang bagay na mawawala sa kanya. Pangalawa, practical ba at her age? We have to understand na if you wish to stay in Canada permanently at 52 years old, you have to prepare for your retirement in less than 15 years. So 15 years, 20 years, you will be preparing for your retirement. Would that be enough for you to save like CPP, old
Mhm.
age security, to get enough kumbaga to live in Canada in retirement? Isa rin yun sa kailangan po ninyong i-consider if you wanna move to Canada at a later age. Isa rin
Ye
yun. So, I would only probably recommend it for someone na merong alternative pension plans. So,
or
sa kanya, 52 years old siya, allowed na ba siya to do early retirement from DepEd? Makakakuha na ba siya ng benefits? Should she leave DepEd at that age? Meron na ba siyang mga gano'ng makukuha? Pangalawa, yung pathway niya papunta dito will primarily be through the study permit,
oh,
unless makakilala siya ng taong puwedeng mapakasalan siya or mai-sponsor siya as a spouse or common law partner, it will primarily be the study permit. And why do I say this?
mhm,
It's the same path I took. Kasi po, ang teacher sa Canada, hindi kami makakapagturo dito nang hindi kami narerehistro sa kung saan man kaming province pupunta. So for
or
example, ako, I'm registered to the Ontario College of Teachers. So, yung license ko na yun allows me to apply at any schools, any public schools in Ontario should I, wish to go back to teaching in the future. I maintained it because it's a good thing, 'di ba, that
option.
I have it. Pero kahit po early childhood educator, kailangan ng license sa Canada. Kahit po educational assistant, kailangan po 'yan ng certification licensing sa Canada. So, hindi po gano'n kadali yung plano ninyo na pumunta dito as educational assistant.
Oo, okey.
Yeah,
Baka nakikita niya, Dayanara, yung sinasabing category draws, right? She
category
might
based
be
po.
she might be curious, ano ba yun? Puwede pa ba siya dun? That's ano guys, kapag ma-draw dun, that's PR on arrival if you get lucky and get
PR
invited
on
somehow.
arrival, correct.
Oo,
But the thing is, the cutoff for the category-based selection draws ay nasa 460, 470, nasa ganyan.
yung score,
Yung
okey.
score. Realistically, the only ones who can get to that score without Canadian experience and Canadian education are those who are probably below 30s with
Okey.
master's degree, with perfect language test scores, like sa
Mhm.
CELPIP minimum of 10, may kapatid sa Canada para may additional 15 points. It's not easy to get to that point without Canadian experience. You have to
Alright,
be
okey.
realistic about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okey, so out ang category-based draws, tita, ha,
Landing
email
landing as a
sender.
PR po will not be very easy for you.
Mhm.
It's because if it's education that you wanna do in Canada, like the is an educational profession that you wanna pursue, it may not work
Yeah.
that well for you. Okay?
Yes.
We just have to
Oh,
be realistic about it. Bakit hindi ko sinasuggest yung Lamia, for example?
yan, okey.
It's because unang-una, yung licensing nga. Kung gusto mong mag-educational assistant, paano ka i-hire ng school, for example, na nasa Canada, and then patutunayan mo sa IRCC that I can perform this job without you being registered and licensed first. It's a catch-22 na parang, 'di ba? How do you gain Canadian experience when you don't have an opportunity to work in Canada?
Mm,
Yung gano'n, miss. It's a
yeah.
catch-22. So, this is primarily why I chose to study. Kasi alam ko hindi rin ako makaka-LMIA, hindi ako makaka-work permit sa Canada nung time ko. Kailangan ko talagang bumalik sa pag-aaral. At pinurso ko lang po yung license ko dito sa Ontario nung alam ko kahit papaano na may pag-asa kaming ma-PR ng asawa ko.
Mhm,
Kasi kung ko siya habang nasa Pilipinas ako, which is puwede ka
hmm.
magpalisensya miss mula sa Pilipinas, malilensyahan ka ng Canada,
Naka
magbabayad
oh,
ka ng about $500, parang
okey.
ganyan, sa Ontario College of Teachers, ganyan. Papadala mo yung mga dokumento mo mula Pilipinas papunta ng Canada, puwede. Pero yung gano'ng kalaking expense,
Mhm.
without an assurance that you're gonna have a status in Canada, is a bit much for me. So,
Ay,
parang hindi ko siya it's not a practical move for me.
alright. Oh, so nasa sa'yo yun tita, if you're willing to explore that too. At least kung mag-a-apply kasi sabi niya kaya kanina Dayanara 'no, she's been trying to apply.
Of
Hindi
course.
clear sa'tin how or what type of application. Baka nagpupunta siya sa mga online like school
Online,
boards, yung mga
opo,
job openings. Hindi
opo.
niya alam ba't siya nade-deny. It's
Ay
literally
naku,
oo.
mag-iingat din po kayo sa ganyan may time ako dati sa Canada na may nag-email sa'kin na, "We are interested in your application, ganyan-ganyan, you have to pay ganitong amount for
Oo.
us to start processing your application." So, parang muntik na talaga akong kumagat miss, ilang buwan 'to bago
Oo.
kami mag-start ng application. And then I realized, "Oh my God, this is a scam." This is a
Oo.
scam. Mag-iingat po tayo sa mga ganyan, marami pong mga ganyan sa Canada. Sige, we're hiring principals, ganyan. Kung hindi mo alam yung proseso sa Canada, kakagatin mo, eh. Kasi sabi
Uh-huh.
mo naman ₱10,000 lang mawawala sa'kin, ganyan-ganyan. Sa Pilipinas malaking bagay po yun, kaya ingat din po tayo.
Oh, sige. Before I go to my next question, guys, a reminder, this episode is only for informational purposes. It does not constitute legal advice. Even for our email sender, kung kailangan talaga ninyong mag-consult, maghanap kayo, mag-book kayo ng
Yes,
consultation sa isang authorized consultant, registered
lawyer,
consultant, at immigration lawyer. Okay, ito ay para makatulong din sa iba. Baka may similar situation din, okay?
opo.
Okay, itong advice mo, Dayanara, is it only because or would it change if this 52-year-old is not a teacher? Baka may ibang profession. Is this yung binibigay mong opinion mo is batay sa kanyang profession? Is somebody who is 52 years old perhaps na mas skilled trades ang
Oh.
meron? Mas may tsansa ba yun na
It
mas
depends,
magaling?
miss. It
Oo.
actually depends. But probably if in skilled trades, whew, depende sa skilled trades. Kasi
Oo.
meron pong mga skilled trades, miss, na meron ding licensing requirements.
I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so depende. Kapag yung skilled trades, yung particular skilled na trade skill na hawak mo
Mm.
ay wala namang particular license. For example, NOC 73201, which is yung mga construction, yung mga building supervisor. So, meron
Okay.
kang experience sa Pilipinas, nagma-manage ka ng condo, ikaw yung
Okay.
nagre-repair, ganyan. Ikaw yung nag-aayos, ikaw yung nagko-contact sa mga plumbers, ganyan. Tapos sa Canada, nagkaroon ka ng offer to manage, a home care, ganyan, 'di ba? Puwede 'yun kasi ang 73201 walang specific licensing requirements.
I
So,
see.
puwede maaaring pumasok sa LAMIA, maaaring magamit for a potential PR application, may pag-asa. Pero for a particular field like education, it's a bit hard because
I
nga of
see.
licensing requirements. We just have to face that there's that hurdle kasi siyempre pinoprotektahan ng Canada yung educational system na meron siya. Hindi sila papayag na basta magpapasok sa classroom nang hindi nila nate-test or naa-assure na itong taong ito ay merong skill set na kailangan nila na expected sa isang teacher na nasa Canada. Saka ang teachers po kasi sa Canada isa sa may pinakamagandang type of work, pinaka-stable, pinakamagandang
Mhm.
pension plan. Hindi
Ayos.
hindi katulad sa Pilipinas, 'di
Oo,
ba?
gano'n.
Pero talagang very stable ang teacher. So,
Oo.
hindi sila basta-basta magpapapasok ng hindi nila kumbaga nate-test or nalalaman yung abilidad mo din.
Okey. Siguro ang gusto ko na lang din i-stress yung age factor lang per se.
Malaking bagay yung age
Oo.
factor, Miss.
Kumbaga nowadays, nagbago ba? Noon ba puwede pang sumubok kahit more than 40? Kasi usually 40 yung limit dahil yun yung zero score ka na, eh, kung
Opo,
mag-a-apply ka
45.
for
Opo,
45
45.
ba? Ano ba? 45.
Opo.
Um, 'Wag na lang ba sa mga panahon ngayon? No matter
Well,
what your
I
profession.
wouldn't say so. I just
Oh,
spoke to a client yesterday. She's 41. She has a
okey.
master's degree, perfect language test scores. Um, ang score niya nung in-assess ko siya is 497.
Okey.
That's good. I mean, kung sa regular draws hindi aabot yun, pero
Mhm.
kung sa education draws papasok yun. Kasi ang cutoff ng education draws is 470.
I
470,
see.
480.
Okey.
So, may pag-asa kahit sabihin nating 41 years old na siya. Granted na
Correct.
pareho sila nito, ni ma'am, may masters din yun, eh.
Mhm.
Granted na maayos, meron kang 1 year Canadian experience, nag-aral kasi siya sa Canada, si Miss 41 years old. Tapos, may 1 year Canadian experience, ganyan. So, umabot yung score niya. Kaya may pag-asa naman po. Kaya nga lang, at itong 52 years old na letter sender natin, kung nandito na siya sa Canada, may experience na siya, ganyan, puwede siya sa provincial nomination. Kasi ang mga
Yeah.
provincial nomination kadalasan may age limit man sila is about 59, up to 59 years old. So, puwede, 'di ba, may
Ay,
pag-asa. Kaya lang nasa Pilipinas pa kasi si madam. Kaya
oo.
parang yung hurdle to get her from the Philippines to Canada, for her to begin gaining Canadian experience, ganyan, and for her to have a chance, yun yung pinakamahirap kumbaga na tawirin, yun yung challenge.
Oo.
Opo.
Baka si ma'am, eh, nag-iisip, ibig sabihin ano, yung kanyang masters, it kailangan pa rin niya mag-aral kasi ang ina-advice mo kanina 'di ba, best way you see is the student pathway.
Study permit.
Mag-aaral na naman ako, may masters na nga ako, but unfortunately yun yung reality 'no
Yun
na
po yung reality talaga,
oo.
and honestly para sa'kin naghahanap siya ng peace and all of that,
Mm.
baka hindi naman po kailangan sa Canada, baka puwede naman sa ibang lugar lang sa Pilipinas,
Okey,
ganyan.
o
Baka
baka
nasa Maynila
mag-sabbatical,
si
may
ma
mga sabbatical leave ba sa mga
I
DepEd
believe
teachers?
meron ang DepEd po.
Oo, gano'n
DepEd
ka pa
allows
naman.
sabbatical leave after 7 years in
Okey, oo.
service. So, si ma'am 18 years na
More
siya
na,
in
oh.
service. So, mag-sabbatical leave ka muna madam. I think it's important for you to miss that part of the job.
Uh-huh.
Ako honestly nung umalis ako ng Pilipinas, Miss, umalis ako 2019, eh, na-approve kami end of October, umalis kami ng end of November. Parang may isang buwan lang ako para mag-resign, ganyan. Na-miss hindi ko akalaing nung paalis ako, hindi ko naisip na mami-miss ko pala yung trabaho ko
Oo,
ng
oo.
pagtuturo. Masayang-masaya ako na makakaalis na ako. Pero nung nasa Canada na ako, a few years down the line, na-realize ko, ay nami-miss ko palang magturo at alam mo Miss,
Oo.
napapanaginipan ko yun.
Yeah.
Napapanaginipan ko nasa classroom ako, nagtuturo ako sa public school. Kasi
Oh,
iba yung fulfillment sa trabaho, and I think si madam, marami lang siyang heartbreaks,
yeah,
burnt
oo.
out siya, that's very normal for public school teachers.
Oo. In
Very
fairness, tingnan mo, kahit dun sa nangyari sa kanyang marriage, naitaguyod niya ang kanyang mga anak. O 'di ba, isa
yes,
lang, malapit na mag-graduate sa college.
bayani,
So,
bayan.
I think
Isang
she
taon
really wants a break, 'no?
isang taon na lang madam, patapusin mo muna si bunso,
Oo.
and then mag-break ka na muna, kahit isang taon, ganyan.
Uh-huh.
Punta ka ng Siargao, para ka na rin nasa
Okey.
Canada nun.
Eh, baka sabihin niya Dayanara, "Eh, ba't ba kayo nangingialam, eh, gusto ko nga
Gusto
mag-Canada."
ko nga mag-Canada,
O
baka
ganito na lang, what if
ganito
na lang gusto niya talaga mag-Canada, Dayanara?
opo,
O sige,
opo,
hindi na education assistant, but I'm
opo,
52 years old. Is there any
hmm.
other way? I'm willing to take any job. May gano'n ba?
Baka caregiver, kung makakahanap,
Oh, okey.
kung pupuwede, caregiver or, nanny. Kaya lang ang
Hmm.
mahirap po diyan is, from what I know, hindi sila nag-i-issue ng LMIA for caregivers outside Canada at this point.
Ngayon.
If that rule changes, then there may be a possibility to get to Canada as caregivers. Marami po tayong mga caregivers na nandito ngayon sa Canada na mga teachers. So, from teachers to the Philippines, nagiging caregivers sila sa Hong Kong, Israel, ganyan. And then tatawid sila pupunta ng Canada. That was kumbaga, yung process like a few years
For
ago.
yung, Lamia for teachers, Lamia for caregivers, stop din ba? I'm not sure. For
I
outside.
believe, I may be wrong, but I
Okay.
believe na ang gusto ng IRCC is when you're hiring a caregiver, they
Nandito
must
na.
ng LMIA, they must be inside Canada po. So,
I
yung mga mag-e-expire na work permits, kasi nga
Yeah.
nililimitahan nila yung newcomers. Parang ano
Yeah.
nila, kung sino yung nandito sa loob, sila muna.
Tsaka
Parang
parang I think they also require na rin na meron ka ding experience sa caregiving, I
sa
think. Parang part
HCWIP po, miss, yes. So, they
okay.
require 6 months of experience
Yeah.
in the last 2 to 3 years or education. Yun ang
You're right.
nire-require
Okay.
po nila.
Okay. So yan, I hope we helped you, okay, si ma'am sa ating email. Good luck to you and we hope, no, makamit mo ang, much deserved break
Oh!
from mental stress, no?
Siguro, miss, puwede niyang gawin, mag-ano muna siya, mag-tourist ka muna, madam. So,
Oh, okay.
baka kung gusto mo lang ma-feel yung Canada, makapunta ka kasi you have a stable job, you have ties to the Philippines, you have a stable career, baka may ipon naman si madam. Apply ka muna, madam, ng tourist visa, bisita ka ng Canada para makita mo.
Yeah.
I believe you will be allowed to stay for up to about 6 months at a time. So, baka naman that should be enough. Baka may kaibigan ka, kamag-anak ka sa Canada na puwedeng magpa-stay sa'yo ng libre habang namamasyal ka, you're finding yourself, finding
Yeah.
peace. Huwag
Alright.
lang sa Toronto, hindi ko alam kung paano ka maghahanap sa Toronto.
Okay.
Northern Ontario, napakaganda.
Yung matahimik, no?
Lalo pag fall. Puwede rin dito sa bandang south, sa Sarnia. Marami ding mga mapupuntahan ditong magagandang mga beach. Pero mamasyal ka muna, madam, para
Yeah.
medyo mahirap yung gusto mong gawin na talagang settle and work. You have to be
Yeah.
realistic about it.
Oo. And of course, no, try other countries. Hindi namin alam yung Dayanara, baka naman
Oh,
yung iba.
yeah, Singapore, I believe the US. Ang maganda kasi sa US, miss, kinikilala nila yung education natin sa Philippines as equal to theirs.
Okay.
So dahil may masters ka, madam, baka mayroong opportunity ka sa US, yung mga medyo rural areas in the US ngayon na nawawalan, hindi masyadong marami ang teachers nila. They would definitely consider your masters. I think you're teaching English, so there may be some opportunities there. It's
Okay.
just that the case in Canada, education system, really different.
Yeah. And by the way, no, hindi natin na-explain na if she decides to pursue, let's say, mag-international student, hindi po kasi ibig sabihin nun, ma'am, na kayo ay makaka-apply agad bilang education assistant, right? Tama ba? Oo. She still, while studying, would still have to work her way towards
Towards
securing
the
yung mga
license. Yeah,
license.
mine took 2 years. Yeah,
Oh.
imagine that. Mine took 2 years. Like, the process of it, I had to email Doug Ford's office.
Oh, wow. Umabot
Yeah,
ka dun, oo.
because pero, I mean, a little bit of consolation, it was the pandemic during
Ay.
that time. So, baka yun naman po ang dahilan kaya na-delay. But, yeah, it's really difficult. We wish you all the best and saludo po sa inyo na mga
Yung mga bayaning guro sa
nananatiling guro
Pilipinas.
sa Pilipinas. My God. Actually, miss, ang dami kong co-teachers na umalis, sa public school nung time ko. Siguro may 5. Maraming mga
Sa
teachers.
Canada rin?
Hindi naman po, iba-iba. May
Okay.
Cambodia, Thailand.
Yeah.
Even like I think Vietnam also hires Filipino teachers. So, we are severely underpaid in the Philippines.
Parang mga nurse din yan, yung gano'n, no? Undervalued, underpaid.
Underpaid, which is really wrong.
Ay, naku, I know. Sayang. Anyway, okay. So, good luck po, ma'am, sa email natin. I
God
wish
bless.
that would help
Good luck
you.
po.
Okay. We will end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, Dayanara. Bye!